Hey, it's Mrs. Golding. We're back with Math Packet, page 21, problem 1, and this is part 2 of that problem. This is where we left off. I am going to open up my calculator here, and I am going to multiply the numerator together. So I'm going to take 20 times 22 times 23. We know it's not 8,006. It is 10,120. I'm just going to write that down here. 10,120. Okay. And I know the denominator is 9. 3 times 3 times 1 is 9. Okay. I'm going to actually leave that improper for right now. Okay. We'll see why in just a second. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is find the volume of this little piece. And then we need to add it to this, because this was the volume of this part of the box, right? Okay, so now let's figure out the dimensions. So length times width times height. The nice thing is it's got the same width, 7 2/3, which is 23 thirds, okay? And we can multiply these in any order because of the associative property, right? Okay, from here to here is 20. No, look, it's 20 here, and it's 22 3/4 to there. So how much longer is this than 20? 2 3/4, right? So 2 3/4, 2 3/4 is the same as 8, 9, 10, 11 fourths. Now, you can imagine if I use decimals, I could multiply with decimals. There's lots of ways, right? This is not the only way to do this problem. And I again could punch every single thing in my calculator. Let's just look at it this way. Okay, so the height of this little box is 7 1/3 minus 5, right? How much longer is 7 1/3 than 5? Let's see, 5, 6, 7 1/3. So that's 2 1/3. And 2 1/3 is the same as 7/3, right? 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7/3. Okay, so these are the values I have to multiply together. Now, notice we talk about simplifying before we multiply. We can't because none of these have any factors in common. 7 and 4, 23 and 3, nothing. So it's nice and difficult. That's why I said this was kind of it's a very nasty problem. So let's see. Let me get rid of my head here and let's get that calculator back up. And now back up, move you over. Now we're going to multiply 23 times 11, 23 times 11 times 7 gives me 1771, which is a cool palindrome. 1771 over, let's see, 3 times 3 is 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, now what do we have to do with this and this? Remember, this is the volume of that, and this is the volume of that. Now we have to add them together. So 1771 over 36, 1771 over 36 plus 10120 over 9. What's the common denominator going to be? Well, the least common multiple between 36 and 9 is 36, right? So we're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave 1771 alone, and we're going to get our calculator back out, and we're going to multiply 10,120 times 4, because 9 times 4 is 36, right? It's 4 times bigger. Boom. 40,480. Okay, I think you're going to have to finish this problem. I want you to add those together, your numerators, and I want you to divide by 36. Okay, all right, check back with me and see what you get.